G'day and welcome back to our Life's a Beach campaign in EU4. Forgot about doing that. Alright, Brabant is an elector. Who just disappeared this time? It was one of the new guys. Okay. Secrets in the Alliance is fine. Scotland. Alright, Hungary has pieced out Bohemia. Perfect. Because Bohemia weren't going to be able to take anything. So, these get transferred to us anyway. Doesn't really matter, but if Bosnia can get any money out of it, they can have it. We're going to wait for our aggressive expansion to tick down before we do anything else anyway. Bosnia can have full occupation. I'll say win those forts. And actually forget that, we're going down to Donjikraji. And he's occupied by Hungary at the moment. If we could get in there in time, that would be even better. Awesome. Alright. So it's 42% for him. What's going to be for us? 49%. Alright, yes, I'll do this stuff. Truce with Siena has ended. Recall from Ferrara. And there's a lot of bad guys around here. Well, this is ticking down, but not nearly quickly enough. Gonna have a few problems. And we want to take Travunia, so I need these guys to get over. Actually, maybe I will be there that the rebels trigger. Lucans of Luca. Probably one that we want to stand in. Other guys are standing down here. These guys got stopped now. Black flags, so they thought they could get through. Tugursian separatists are actually first. Okay. So, put in Steven de Bragança. Just tell him to do autonomous suppression. And this fleet. Pop out these guys. Bring them all over to Granada. And there goes Travunia. Cool. And Portugal's doing that. So, are we needed anywhere? Not really. We will go over to Luca and just pop these over to Bosnia. Bosnia. Muscovy has Danish condottieri. I wonder what he's doing. Alright, Ferrara, 100. Oh yeah, of course we had to walk through them, didn't we? That's fine, they got no morale. Being bankrupt and all. Can we kill them? Oh, that'll work. Let's go stand in Luca as we continue handing these over to Bosnia. Oh, he's won the fort. Alright, Wagla is back to Tlemcen, fine. And Tunisian separatists. Good enough, don't think we'll get there in time, but lose autonomy, burghers lose loyalty, gain influence. It's fine. Don't care if the clergy are a little over. What are we doing at the moment? Poitou. No, that was just an excuse to go to war. Alright, peasant from Hungary, disloyal estates, and still paying quite a bit. Most of it's just because of the mercenaries. A looming disaster for dominance of the clergy. Hopefully is going to tick off. So you're saying 1522. 1526. We're going to have to take something small away from them. And we might as well do that now. How about this one? They'll still have enough land. Oh, good. Okay. And no, we didn't get there in time. And nothing is up to 90 yet. That's actually pretty good. That is terrible. That's definitely going to trigger. And the Ferraranese are a maybe. What are the Lucans? They're negative because we're standing there. Lucans were on 50. Ferraranese are higher. So let's go stand in that one instead. Alright, going to hold out on Hungary until at least the call for peace. Even though we want war exhaustion to come down faster. Ferrarinese just went up one. No, it came down one. Okay. So the thing is, there is no enemy army. Do want to mothball forts and then just turn on the ones with the problems. I don't really see that working well because we're going to miss one. But I do see this guy needing the other leader. Alright, Bosnia's opinion comes up. How is everyone feeling? Ferrara of maximum improvement. Fazani separatists are going to be sorted, hopefully within the month. Be close. Get as many men back as we can, and just a couple of days late. Okay, so does he have a lot of war exhaustion, is the next question. Oh yes, horrendous. And the military guy is dead. And they've gone directly to the fort. That's okay. Land force limit. That's all we can afford. This guy is the 3-3. Let's get him started on it. It's all mercenaries, so it's going to be expensive. Might actually be in the point that we can drop them out now, though. Win, lose, or draw. Actually, no, we don't have any manpower left. So we have to keep these guys. Okay. Cannot drill mercenaries. And here's the call for peace. So, in January, we'll see how it goes. Now, Lollards will come down. We shall renew war taxes. God, that's expensive. Don't actually need to pay them, though. Alright, and we can do press gangs, which will give us the Liberty's Eye from subjects, which is awesome. Only 3 years ahead of time, but that is becoming an issue. So we'll do this mostly for the foreign projects. Brings them down about another 10%. Now, Ferrara, I did want to make a march. I guess that money is not a huge amount. So, can't do it because they're at war. Fair enough. Next mission, though, we shall reduce overextension and get some Diplo rep. And sorry guys, you not won that already. Alright, and I think these guys can just come home. These guys should have been protecting trade in Sevilla. Do have sailors and money, so it's our force limit, another 6. Let's go up to force limit. So I don't think we're going to be declaring another war for a while. Ottomans are going to be screwing Byzantium as soon as they can. Oh, we don't have a truce with Byzantium. That's interesting. We're in that war. It's allied with Albania, who is in the Genoan Trade League. Huh. We can fabricate on Albania, but not the others. They'll be defended by a few guys. Be good to do, though. Let's just build it up as an option for later. And Wallachia here has no friends. Didn't see the peace thing, but he must have forced Hungary to release him. Alright, access from the Pope. War with Brandenburg and Salzburg. Go for it, buddy. Alright, and they'll retake these. Hand things back to Bosnia. Alright, it's December. 1st of January. What damage can we inflict on Hungary here? Bavaria, Würzburg, Ansbach. I did want to cut the Ottomans off from the rest of this, but I guess I wouldn't go this far anyway. If we do it without that one, Ansbach would be the last one. This would add Würzburg and Bavaria. I don't think they would be stupid enough to attack, so let's go with this. Take extra catch from the bankrupt guy. Release Moravia. No. Return cause to Silesia, Serbia, etc. No. No, it's fine. Revoke cause on the Ottomans. No. I'd love to take Leica, but no. No, it's fine. Alright, send that. So, none of it comes to us. Bosnia already had cause on 2 of them. See if the overextension isn't too bad. It's a little war exhaustion, but everybody gets to get their war exhaustion down there. Tlemcen have embraced a little renaissance. Is that the current one or the last one? It's the last one. Alright, we're waiting for colonialism from freaking Lothian. Is that impossible to spread outside of England? Because everybody bordering him hates him. Okay, what would we need? Yeah, there's literally no way for it to spread. Well, that'll make this interesting. Trying to think of how it could eventually get anywhere. Can get to Joloff from there, if Joloff likes him. And from Joloff it could potentially come to us. Looks like that's not going to happen though. Borders Denmark over there. It's going to be weird. Alright, alliance with the Ottomans is breaking because hostile attitude. We've got territory that he wants. And we've been negligent in improving relations with him. Definitely want to keep him on our side now that we're going to have the coalition forming against us. Yep, up comes the Diplo rep. Tunis is over, and they really need to get rid of that hostile attitude. Alright, next up. Conquer Pale. Could do a war against England. Sure. He's only allied with Brabant. Probably just bring this guy back from Tlemcen. We'll leave him in there for a bit. Do want to be at peace for a while. Now, England is less than 4 wars. Maybe we lost an admiral, which means we can get another general. Hello, nobility. We already did him. 3 years from now we'll do it though. And our heir has died. Ascanier, the 441. We are 65, he's 54. That's a loss of a lot of stability. Glory for von Habsburg. Get a little bit of both. And I don't suppose there's a weak claimant in Austria or anything? No. We're the only other von Habsburgs. Don't have the royal marriage at the moment. Alright, Happy New Year. Tlemcenes will trigger. Where is Ujda? Way over this side. Okay, well, let's get an army over this way. It should actually be these guys. Then over to Ujda. And the Ottomans have held on. That's what we want to see. And we have reached the maximum. Yeah, they just hate us that much. Belgrade, Hum, Bosnia, Trvunia, Vojvodina, Beka, Stonji, Kraji, and Solnok. Austria has declared restoration of the Union on Bohemia. Pretty sure they didn't have one. Must be that event. Don't want them to hold Bohemia, particularly. Hopefully they'll lose this by themselves. And Tlemcenes are out, which means we're going to need army maintenance rather desperately. So, Bohemia's at war with Bavaria and Austria. Yeah. He's got the Pope on his side, but they're not going to win that. Muscovy have rivaled us. I would like to head over there, eventually. Lithuania's allied to Poland. Okay. One more monthly tick. And that is Highlands. Let's just chill for a bit. Get morale back, get our guys back. It's still going to be a Highland fight. Let's not let them take that. Alright, consolidate them. That is closer than we'd like. As he folds first, which just barely is. And Austria's called us in. We'll accept it. Alright, planet's opinion of life's a beach. Changed by 75. Sure, it's a little admin. All good. And these guys need to come over and take this back. Tunis has entered into a coalition against us. Really? Little guy. We can't do that until 21, so we can't get him out. And he's got the Ottomans on his side anyway. Poland can't join, but everybody else in Germany can. Except for France and Castile for a while. They will join it eventually. Yeah, this will be a bit rough. They ended up trying to come over. We'll bring these guys to start defending our capital. I think everyone else is fine. So, Antioch and Susensfax. And we've been excommunicated. Seriously? What were we on before that? They shouldn't have been allowed to do that. Huh. Well, that'll be interesting. Declare statute in restraint of appeals. Is this... Here's a permanent one, right. National arrest down. But you get no papal influence, and we do want to keep that. So, no, that's not going to happen. Hopefully when we die, that'll be gone, and it won't happen again. We are at war with the Pope. It's the only reason he could do that. Because France is papal controller. Yeah, that was a bit sticky. Alright, our guys are getting out safely. Portugal is actually going to go and do things for us, so we should still get... Well, Hungary's had a peasants' war as well, didn't they? We should still get favours for this, even though we're not personally going to be doing anything. Bavaria and Savoy are going to do it, and Memmingen. Alright. So I assume the Pope was allied directly with Bohemia. Yes. Well, the Pope will be out soon, then we can start improving relations. There's a claim on Poitou, and way too many guys over here. Let's fabricate for duress. Stop building that up. We can offer him vassalization. That would be a fantastic way of doing this, actually. Excommunication is a big problem, though. So let's just go improving relations. If we can diplomatically annex him the same way we did with Ragusa. Alright, here at minus 156. So we're at positive something until we got excommunicated. Improve relations with the Pope. We can do it for 40-ish. Alright, Portugal, go forward. And yeah, the mission is to conquer a piece of England. Why do we have... Ah, that's right, I remember making that. It was the claim bordering a claim. They'll be gone pretty soon. And these guys are all relatively happy with us. And send officers back... No, that's the one that is on. Ferrara. Well, we're at war again, but not for very long. I assume they're going to do the actual thing. It's all occupied by Bavaria. See, I doubt that Austria would give Bavaria any of the land for his junior PU member. Get an insult on Ferrara. No, everybody needs to like us. We're a friendly people. And... yeah, we need to take tech quickly, but... we're not going to do this until we've done this, although getting the idea group would be a fantastic idea. Alright, Bohemia cedes Cheb to Bavaria, will release Magdeburg as a sovereign state, and then they form a union. So he just made himself, his PU guy, weaker, right as he took it. That's weird. It costs Austria stuff with the rest of the union, blah blah blah. Good. And we get 4 favours for it. And he's formed a PU over Bohemia. Which means, actually, that there's going to be a controlled guy now. Or does it not count with PUs? They prefer Saxony. Where's... yeah. Controlling other elector, minus 50. So he's only got 2 votes. If somebody else votes for Saxony, then Saxony will become elector. Become emperor. But yeah, it doesn't have the effect here. Just has it directly on the vote. Okay. And how many princes are there? 32. I have a feeling that's gone up. And the Syrians are coming up close. Antioch. Same forces abdicate. Current ruler will die. Hell yes. Or lose stability. Goodbye. Alright, Marina. You are good with the Pope. Need to get that alliance back. Let's pull out of Portugal. Whose capital is right next to our capital, luckily. Alright, as much as I didn't want to spend the extra Diplo on that. We're not looking too bad now. And our heir, João de Lancaster, is a fierce negotiator. Okay, lost the effects of excommunication, luckily. And, yeah, stability issues. Shipyard fire. I really need to catch up on Diplo tech. Now, who can we drop from this list? Probably Scotland, really. Unholt. Unholt and the Palatinate should be gone. They're too weak. Just build up our trust in case we want to get it back later, but then dissolve the alliance. Yep, dissolve. And the Palatinate has lost Alsace. I think he had Baden as well. Alright, Wittelsbachs. They're both young. We've got no marriages. Lose ducats for mercantilism. Yes. And dissolve with the Palatinate. Though, again, forgot to do that first. Should we go back? I think we should. Just to boost trust in case we need it. All Portuguese provinces get unrest. Alright, sorry about that guy. Didn't really mean it. Yeah, you trust us, don't you? You could wait a little bit more, but it's not worth the points. Alright, and then we dissolve the alliance. So, down to 10 out of 6. Milan are looking ridiculously weak also. Just boost them up and then dissolve that alliance. Ooh, man. Let's really quickly grab our general. Grant generalship. Yeah, he's terrible. Alright, Brabant have declared on Burgundy. It's one you don't see every day. And Milan, we dissolve. Alright, Denmark will keep. Ottomans will keep. Austria obviously will keep. Scotland, I guess, is fine. And Ferrara, I do keep forgetting. You, buddy, need to be designated as another march. And then money is bad only because of mercenaries. Alright, let's go take this tech. It'll give us corruption issues because of unbalanced research. But it's fine. Alright, Declaration of Indulgences. Tolerance of heretics for stability cost is a no. We would actually like to buy that up. Probably should have done first. It's fine. I'm going to take a short break here and think about what our next idea group is going to be. Might actually just jump into maritime, but we need to catch up on Diplo, so it'll be, I'd say, administrative something. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon.